Good morning, all of you. So, students, today we're discussing about the structures and unions. So, before going to be using the structures in C language, why you are using the structures in C? So, sometimes it's not possible to build a whole software that works only with integers, floating point values, and characters like that. At times, we need some complex data types that can hold complex data. In C language, that will support user defined data types. Those are called structures, unions, typedef, enum statements. So, which allows to combine data of different types. So, for example, if I have to write a program to store student information, which will have student name, age, branch, permanent address, father's name, etc. like that, which included string values, integer values, etc. Different types of data is there. How can I use arrays for this problem? I will require something which can hold data of different types together. In this situation, we have to use the structure so that data is stored in form of records. So, in the form of records, we can use student data, employee data, books data, etc. like that. So, this structure is a user defined data type in C language, which allows us to combine data, as data of different data types together. This structure helps to construct a complex data type which is more meaningful. It is somewhat similar to an array, but an array holds data of similar type. But the structure, on the other hand, it can store the data of any type, which is a practical, more useful. So, a structure is in the C programming language is a composite data type declaration that defines a physically grouped list of variables under one name in a block of memory. This allocating the different variables to be accessed via a single pointer or by the struct declared name which returns the same address. So, means dissimilar order of data types will be declared within one name is called the structure. So, what is the structure? How to declare the structure? What is the example of the structure? So, how to initialize the structure and how to access this structure through the variable? So, we have to discuss today here. So, first of all, what is structure? Dissimilar order of data types can be declared with one name is called a structure. So, here let us start what is a structure. Structure is a user defined data type in C, which is a collection of different data types to store a particular type of record. So, you can declare dissimilar order of data types using the structure. You have to write the application program to develop the student record, employee record, books record using the structures. This type of data you will be developed. You are using this type of records in your C program to develop the application. So, compulsory you have to using the structure. So, a single variable can store a single value at a time. So, that is the previous thing we have to develop the program. The next, to develop the program, multiple values, but these are same type will be called by the same name is array. So, next here different data members can declared with one name is called the structure. Before you are going to be use the single variable and array variables, functions, these all are used to develop the C program. So, in some situations we are using structures, unions and typedef enumerated type of data. we define a structure using different members variables. So structure, first of all define the structure, then next declare the structure, initialize the members of structure, accessing the members of structure. Coming to the define the structure, so here we are using keywords of structure in struct. So here is an example how to define the structure. We are using the keyword struct, then next structure tag, this is the name of the structure. So inside of the struct braces we have to declare the members, data members or data variables. So you can define the member variables inside the structure. So that is member variable 1, member variable 2, so on you are using. So types of variables in between of these braces. Then next following of this one you are taking the structure variables. So this is the syntax of the structure. Then next for example of this one, struct student, this is the declaration of the structure. So this is the definition. So what is the structure name? You can define them. Structure is a student. In the student structure, so we have to given the member variables, student ID, that is integer type, student name, that is character type, so that is the string type data we have to assign them. Then next float, this is the percent, student ID, student name, percent. So these are the data values you are giving in these variables. So here we are not declaring any structure variable. So here struct student, this is the structure definition in the second example. So we have to declare here student ID, then next student name, then next student percentage. These three are the variables we have to declare inside the student structure. Then next following of this thing you are declare the structure variable, that is struct student as S1. This is the structure variable. S1 is the structure variable, so that will be given with the student structure. So another example for this one, next struct student, this is the structure definition. Inside of this thing, so you have to take three types of variables. ID is integer type, name is the character type, the next percent is the float type. So we have to declare the student structure as two structure variables. The student structure will be defined or declaring as a two structure variables, those are S1 and S2. So structure will be declared in two types, without structure variables, with the structure variables. In the first example, so following of the structure, so you are taken the semicolon. Here we are not declaring the structure variable. In the second example, S1 is the structure variable. In the third example, S1, S2 are the two structure variables, you can declare them. So this is the declaration of the structure. Here we are using normal variables, pointer variables. Normal variables which holds the value, pointer variables which stores the address of the variable. Here structure variables which are having the access to all the members of a given structure. Here the tag name is optional. So here in the first example, so you are giving the tag name is student, second example tag name is student, third example tag name is student. Here in this example you are taken struct int id char name float perc, then next you are taking S1 S2 are the structure variables. In this no need to declare the structure name, before you are not taken the structure name. So here is the one of the without declaration of the structure name, without declaration of the tag name, this is optional. So without tag name you have to declare the structure, so it is true. Here struct, this is the defining the structure with the struct keyword. Inside of this block, so you have to declare the three variables, that is int, second one char, third one float. So the next you can assign s1 comma s2. These are the structure variable names. Here these are the structure variable names. So here also another example, in this program struct student, you can declare the id, the next name and also PRC. So you don't want to declare here the another structure name. So just you are define the structure, that name is student. So following of this block, so you can't declare the structure variables. This is the one of the example. Here we are not declaring any variable, structure variable. If you want to declare a structure variable with the ending of this, so ending of this, so we have to declare the structure name is S1, S2, S1, S2. Initialization of this structure, struct student S1 equals, so you can assign the identity number 20, ABC is the name of the identity, the next percentage is 75.7. So this is here ID number, name of that candidate, the next percentage of that candidate. This is direct initialization. The next in assign data values inside the structure variable, that is S2 equals 30 XYZ 84.5. This is the direct initialization of the data values in the structure variable. So you can accessing this structure with structure variable name with dot operator, and also you are giving the data member. First of all structure variable name, dot operator, then next structure data member, that is s1 dot id. So you can access the id with s1 dot id, you can access name with s1 dot name, you can access the percentage with s1 dot perc is the structure variable. So here struct student S1. So S1 is the structure variable which should follows the structure of student. So that means S1 is having ID, name and percentage. You can declare another structure variable. So that is struct student S1 comma S2. This is the another structure variable. So here we have to write S1, S2. These two are the two structure variables. Then next, in this example, we have to write structure anywhere in the program. We can write or define the structure inside of the main function or outside of the main function, simply initializing the structure variables. So initialization is normally you can taken as data values, you can initialize into the structure variable within this example, that is S1, S2. Directly you can initialize the data values in the structure variable S1 and also structure variable S2. So the next accessing of the structure with the S1 dot ID, S2 dot name, next S1 dot PRC. Like that you have to access second variable S2 also. Then next you are going to be taken as the another example for this one to accessing the structure. So all the runtime we can give the structure values to the data members with the scanf statement, scanf %d, %s, %f and s1 dot id, s1 dot name and s1 dot per. This is the reading statement scanf. This is the runtime initialization of structure variable. The member should be accessed through the structure variable. We can access the values of the structure members with the structure variable and with the dot operator. So here is the example. In this example, first of all, you can take the hash including stdio.h, hash include conio.h. These are the IO libraries will be including in your program. Then next you can declare the structure name is student. Inside of this structure block, you can take the data members ID, that is integer type, name is the character type, another one PERC, percentage is the float type. These three are the variables to record the student data. Then next in main, so you are taking the initialization of the data values in the S1. So struct student S1 equals 20 ABC, comma 75.7. This is the first data values of S1. Then next you can print the details of S1. So next scanf %d for and s2.id, %s for s2.name, %f for s2.perc, that is another structure variable. So then next printf these two structure variables data values with two printf statements. It will be print 20 ABC 75.7 for S1 variable. Then next it will, during the execution of the program, it will ask us the another data values for S2 structure variables and also print them. This is direct initialization and also read some of the data through the keyboard at the runtime. This is the example for structure. So how much memory allocated to this structure? So for this structure, normally for the int you can declare int a. This is a variable. It will be occupies 2 bytes long memory. So here we have to take the variable ID, variable or data member. ID is integer type, name is character type. So float is % float type. Here for ID it will be occupies 2 bytes memory capacity, name occupies 20 bytes memory capacity. Each and every character can be takes the 1 byte capacity. So percentage it will be takes the 4 bytes long memory. So finally the total memory will be occupies for the record 26 bytes capacity. So the 26 bytes of memory occupied by S1 structure. S1 structure 26 bytes of memory and also S2 structure variable or structure name can be takes the 26 bytes of memory. So then next, after discussion of the structure, what is the importance of the union? So union importance is here. First of all, what is information about the union? In C language, union is also working like as a structure, collection of different data types which are grouped together. Each element in a union is called a data member. Union allocates one common storage space for all its data members. This is the major difference between the structure and also union. We can access only one member of union at a time because union allocates one common storage space for all its data members. Many union variables can be created in a program and memory will be allocated for each union variable separately. This is the nature of the union. But in the case of structure, this allocates separate memory locations for its data members. Each and every data member can be takes the separate memory location, allocates the separate memory location for each and every data member. But in the case of union, allocate common storage space for all its data members. This is the major difference between union and also structure. Structure and union are same, but while a structure enables us to treat a number of different variables, this will be stored at different places in the memory. Union enables to treat the same space in the memory, that will be occupies the same space as a number of different variables. Let us take the example for this union. So you can declare the union name is A. Inside of this union block, you can take the two variables, that is integer I, the next character ch. Ch is the another variable, the type is character. The next union name A will be declared as another variable, that is key. So that union variable is key. Key equals key dot I equals, you can initialize the direct value inside of this thing, that is 512. Then next you can print the key value. So with %d format specifier, then next you can print the ch0 first character, then next ch1 next character. So the output should be like this. It can print the key value of I is 512. So first character is 0, the next character is 2 here. This is the example for this union. Mostly we can use the structures, sometimes you are using the unions. So you can don't waste the space in the memory, we are using union. So in generally we are using the structures. Structure will be allocate separate memory locations for its data members, but union allocate common storage space for its data members. So this is the major difference between the structure and union. Depends upon these things. So we have to use either structure or union to develop the C program. Okay, I can stop here. Thank you, students.